Good morning, friends. How are y'all? It's been a while. I'm gonna film what I eat in a day. I also have a video filmed from when I was in vacation. This is my first week back from Vegas. I took some clips, but I don't know if it's enough, so I may or may not show it. But anyhow, I'm gonna use cashew milk in my iced coffee today, and I use like a 1/4 cup. But the reason why I brought up that video is because I'm trying to get back on track this week. I was not happy with my weigh-in that following Monday. We came back like Sunday at like 1 a.m. And then, I wanted to put some Hershey's on top of my ice. This is the Hershey's Zero Sugar, and I quite like it in coffee. But anyways, so my weigh-in, I was not happy at all. But, so I'm trying to get back on track and like do really well this week. I haven't actually lost any weight in quite some time, so I'm kind of getting a little frustrated, but I do think it's my own fault. I think I have, sorry, my dishwasher's under me and I ate a straw. I think I've gotten a little more lax with myself since I am closer to my goal weight. But I will say also, one thing I'm frustrated about is I don't feel like, besides the Vegas trip, I haven't felt like I've been eating off track that much. Just like maybe 1 or 2 extra things. And so I, at this point, don't feel like my weight's sustainable at all. So that's kind of disappointing with a regular eating lifestyle. You know, if I were to reach my goal weight and kind of stop tracking, because it seems like every time I give myself just a little breather, I immediately gain weight. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Sorry, that was kind of a tangent. But I wanted to show these wine glasses. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but do you see like they have the little dots down here and then another line of dots, then another line of dots? Well, my friend, she bought these for me, and they're from Weight Watchers. And see, they have like the guide for 5, 6, and 8 ounce pours. I don't drink a lot of wine at all, especially since Weight Watchers. I don't drink any alcohol hardly. I did in Vegas, but it's just not something I do on a day-to-day basis or even week-to-week basis. But I appreciate having those, and they're cute too. They're not like hideous, you know. It doesn't have like a 5 ounce harsh saying or anything. But sorry. So yesterday when I got home from work, I made some egg cups. I made 2 different types. I made egg whites, and then I made one with a regular egg and egg whites, and they just have bell peppers, onion, Canadian bacon, and some cheese on it. And I only used 3 whole eggs and the rest egg whites for all of this, and so it calculates out to basically a point each. So that's what I'm going to calculate it for. I'm going to heat these up, add a little salsa, and be on the road for work. So I'm eating on the go today. But I did wake up early and I took my dogs for a little walk, so I'll insert a clip for that, and then we'll be back probably at lunch. And lunch is real simple today. And tonight we're gonna make another Blue Apron meal. It's steak and potatoes and carrots. And I haven't figured out the points on that, so let's hope it's not too much. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. What you doing? You wanted to be on camera? Do you know I was filming? Why did you turn around and look at Mama? Asher, come on. He has a gentle lead on, so he can't pull me. And he hates it, so he tries to get it off by rubbing around in the grass. Yeah, you. But I have to keep it on him, so. But we're just doing a little morning walk before I go to work. It's quite chilly. It's like mid-April, and I have a sweater on, which in Texas, that's not really normal. But anyways, heading home and then to work. Lovely, lovely. So here's my lunch today. I'm actually eating at home because my dogs have a vet appointment today. But I just have some strawberries and grapes, yellow bell pepper, or actually I guess that's orange, half of an avocado, and then a ham and mustard sandwich. That's all that's on there. And I'm going to spread half of that avocado on my sandwich and then just eat the other half with the vegetables. So that's all I'm having today. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Sara Lee 45 calorie bread, and the ham, I think it comes up to a 4-point sandwich, and there's no points over here, so really light. But dinner tonight is probably a heavier dinner, so, because it has steak, so. Okay, this is it. I'll put up the screen, and I'm also going to have a Coke Zero, so. See you later. Ash, you want to say hi? There's Asher. Where's Rio? Rio's right here waiting on the food, of course. Okay, bye. So I just got home from the vet and I'm going to go do some yard work, but I'm quite hungry. So I'm going to have a little snack here. I did a little dip with some naan. I haven't ever tried these, so I'm excited to give them a try. You can have quite a bit. It's 130 calories for 12 crackers or 4 points. And this is actually 2 points worth and 1 point of this spinach kale yogurt dip. This isn't my favorite dip from Trader Joe's, but I bought it, so it's not bad. It's just not my favorite. So I'm going to have this little 3-point snack, and if it doesn't fill me up, I'm going to go ahead and eat a banana, because usually I would have had a banana on my way home from work, but since we had the vet, I was kind of in a rush and didn't do it. So, okay, I'll hop back on before dinner. Oh, and I went ahead and let me flip you around. So I did go ahead and, oh, I don't know what that is. Looks like I got bit by something. But anyways, I went ahead and calculated my points for dinner so I could know how many points I could have for snacks and whatnot. And dinner, now I can't remember. I think dinner's like 13 or 14 points and I get 2 back. Anyhow, it gave me 8 points left for the day. So, and that's not with any points I earn or anything. So, no activity points. That does include my water and vegetable points. So, anyhow, I'll hop back on later. Okay, bye. So I figured I'd hop on and show you my afternoon project. These are my raised garden beds. And we moved them to a new location because the old location didn't get much sun. I know it looks shady now, but it is like after 6 p.m. I haven't done any planting yet. I just put new soil in and getting it to go. But my chives actually survived the winter. And then this down here is lemongrass. And I'm so excited because it is coming back. And that was like 20 bucks. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to put maybe some flowers in there. I really don't know what I'm going to plant yet. I have lots of seeds. But I'm going to go to the store and get like actual plants before I, start. So once I got everything planted, I will show you how it's going. And I'll also show you how I start some of the plants inside in my arrow garden. Okay. Okay, it is dinner time. It's actually pretty late. It's like 6:40, but we've been doing yard work. And here is what I'm having, the seared steaks, and this is from Blue Apron. And it seems like it's quite easy. Meal prep, just a lot of chopping and whatnot. So let me wash all my produce, and I'll probably just play some music over the prep because not really much to explain here. I'm like really hungry and I don't want to eat any points, so I'm just slicing me up a little mini cucumber to snack on while I prep. And this is like hardly any calories. I think the whole thing is maybe like 15 calories, so it's not really much substance, but it'll do the trick. Oh, it kind of tastes like garlic since I was cutting that garlic. That's funny. Okay, so I got my mashed potatoes starting to come to a boil. I'm going to sear off my steaks. And the steaks are just these mini sirloins, or 11 ounces for 2 portions. So I think it was like 4 points, not bad. And then the knick-knack part of the meal was this soy glaze, creme fraiche, which will go on my mashed potatoes. Hope you could see the soy glaze. And then soy sauce. I got rice wine vinegar, sugar, which I am going to use the sugar. Sometimes I would substitute it for a 0-point sugar, but I have the point, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And then Toga-shari seasoning, I think is how you say it. But I do know I like this one. So let me get the steaks ready. Sorry, ate my cucumber. Yeah, so the steaks, I'm just going to salt and pepper and put them in the pan. And that's it. So this is my indoor garden. I typically will use it for herbs and whatnot, but this year I decided to use it for like my starter seeds. So once these, like this is a cucumber plant, bush, whatever, I will transplant it outside. And I actually didn't buy these seeds from AeroGarden, like they sell them, but I just bought my own inserts and then my own top, and I just use like my own seeds, if that makes sense. It's much cheaper that way, and that way I don't have to like keep buying. I just bought this big thing of 50. So the little soil pouch, sorry, it's hard to hold. This little soil pouch fits into that plastic container, and then I just drop a seed right in the middle. And you do have to cover it with these toppers because it's all hydroponic garden. That's just a water reservoir where I put my food and whatnot. But they grow really quick. And you put these little toppers on them to keep in the condensation, and it also stops the algae and fungus. I will say these don't actually fit very well, and it is because, you know, they're not the brand that goes with it. But it lets me do, you know, grow what I want rather than what they sell. And isn't that such a cute watering thing? I just use it to fill my reservoir because if not, I spill everywhere. But anyway, dinner is still, there we go. Dinner's still cooking. The steaks are searing. And it did not say to add the carrots yet. It wants you to wait. But to me, when it does things like that, I don't care if things cook together. I'm just like all about speeding it up. And my potatoes are to a boil, so I'm going to take the lid off that, flip my steaks, and then once the steaks are almost done, the carrots, then I'll add my zucchini and flavor it with that other stuff. So, back to your position. I went ahead and added my zucchini, and the small steak's done. The big one is not done. It's not even near done. I knew that big fat one was going to take a lot longer than this thin one. I asked my husband if he wanted me to butterfly it so it'd cook even, and he said no, that we'll just split it because it's not fair for one to get the like little small crappy steak and someone to get that big round one. We like our steak more medium rare. So okay, I'm just adding the sugar, the vinegar, and the soy sauce together, and it'll go over the vegetables. But not until, obviously, I take the steak out. Let's see. It's just really hard to cook a steak this shape because the outside gets much more done way before the inside. And it's only at like 105 degrees. But you know what? I don't know. Part of me thinks I'm just going to go ahead and pull it off. It feels like it's way more than that. It feels like it feels pretty tough. So I'm thinking it's getting cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it. Okay. My vegetables are looking yummy. It just wanted you to do this so you can get this sugar dissolved. And this is the Toga-shari seasoning. It says to use about half and then to sprinkle the other half on your when plating, but that seems weird to me since it's a raw spice, but I'm going to do what they say maybe. We'll see. So those are looking nice. Let's see if the potatoes are getting soft. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and drain the potatoes and call them done as well. So to the potatoes, I'm just going to add the 2 garlic cloves. And this is a Pampered Chef mincer. I've had it for about 10 years now, but longer than 10 years. I got it as a bridal gift. And man, I love it. It's the best. You actually don't even have to peel them before you put them in, but I don't know what, for whatever reason I did today. And then I'll add the creme fraiche. Come on. Actually, I'm not going to use that. I don't know why I have that in there. And I'm definitely going to season this up with a lot of salt and pepper. It didn't say to add any milk, but it looks really, really dry. And I have almond milk in there. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add a splash of almond milk. It won't add any points. I'm actually going to add a splash of cashew milk because it was in the front. That is barely a splash, so we'll be fine. A friend recently asked me, she was looking into starting to drink almond milk or get almond milk and stuff, but she didn't know if she could use almond milk in place of regular milk when cooking. And I'll tell you, I do. It doesn't bother me at all. I do see some people, I follow Jennifer, and she has a YouTube channel as well. And she always, whenever she does her grocery haul and meal plan, she'll say, well, I bought this milk because it goes in a recipe. But she buys a little thing and says, well, it'll go bad. But she buys almond milk. So I don't know why she just doesn't use almond milk in her recipe. But maybe I'll have to comment that one day. Because it really makes no difference. Okay. Let me plate this up and it'll be time to eat. So here's the final product, and it looks delicious, and yes, that's how we like our steaks. And I would say it's pretty close to the photo, and I'll gain, I think it said 2 points back for vegetables, and I did weigh them, but if I was doing this, I would probably have only counted that for 1 point back. But hey, I put in the amount of ingredients it told me to, so I'm going to take it. So all in all, this is a 14-point dinner, and I get 2 points back for the vegetables. I just took the extra seasoning. I didn't put much, because to me, who wants raw seasoning on their food? But I just put a tiny bit on the mashed potatoes to bring it all together. Okay, I know this probably isn't going to be the best view because I'm inside my house, but my neighbors have donkeys, and the little baby, it's actually just over 1 year old. I've known the baby since he was born, but the baby was running around playing. He's like all excited. Aren't they so cute? I think I included him in another video before, but look at him trying to be rowdy to his mom. His mom's trying to settle him down. But my dogs actually love going out there too and playing with the donkeys. They run back and forth. They kiss at the fence. But it's so cute when the little one runs around bucking. I call him Sunny because he likes to lay in the sun. But I think he's getting in trouble right now because now Dad's getting in trouble, getting on him too. Oh yeah, he's trying to play rough and they keep calming him back down. But anyhow, okay, back to life. So this is how I'm going to end the night, with this sweet treat. And this little dessert only ends up being 1 point for the cookie. And I've actually never tried these. They're called pizzelles. And I just put like about 1 tablespoon of crushed pineapple, a little bit of the fat-free whipped cream, and then about 3 grams of the Hershey's syrup. And that's it. So this is, it's been sitting there, so the cookie got soft. So that's 1 point. I think it'll be a nice little sweet treat. I wanted a banana split tonight, But I honestly, it's really late and I just didn't feel like making it. Pretty good. So that works. You could always also crunch that up in ice cream and make it like it was part of the cone or something. But all in all, I ended my day today with 27 points, and I'm going to carry 4 over tomorrow, which is Friday, thank goodness. Okay, good night, and of course, my screen will go there or there, who knows which side. Okay, bye.